Here we have a pre-owned 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan. This one comes in the SEL trim level in deep black pearl metallic. And then we do have the Titan black leatherette interior. For the powertrain, we get a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. That's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And then this one has just around 80,000 miles on it, so we're gonna see how it's held up. But as we come around to the front end here, we have our halogen headlamps, halogen fog lights, and LED daytime running lights. And seeing this in person, it really does remind me of the same year Jettas, just how the front end looks exactly like that. It's just kind of like a small SUV, if you will. And down here to these wheels, these are 18-inch aluminum. Then we do get passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. Power door lock controls, rear window lock. We do get one-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors, and then our power mirror controls are here. And then we have the release for the lift gate there. You can pull this for the hood, and then your headlamp controls are here. And then you can turn the auto on and then pull for the fog lights. And then we do have a manual tilt and telescopic steering wheel. And here's the power driver seat with 2-way power lumbar support. So I've always liked the VTEX leatherette just because it looks like real leather. It still looks nice, even though it's not actual leather. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're gonna check out this rear seat room. So not bad space at all, especially for what it is. And I'll show you what makes this cool as well. The seat back pockets are on both sides. Rear AC vents, USB-A and 12 volt. And then we can fold this middle seat down. But we also have a 3rd row, and that's what I was talking about, right behind this. So you could either fold that down and make it a additional cargo space. You can fit some smaller people in here, smaller than me, and you should be in good shape. But we do have the panoramic sunroof with the retractable power sunshade there. Love that we have the LED reading lights. Let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. So here we have a look behind the 3rd row. When it's folded up, you still have decent sized space back here. The spares underneath there. And then if you want to fold these down, just pull up there. And then of course that seat has to be up far enough, but those will fold flat there, and then you have all that additional space. And then you also have a release right there as well. And it looks like we have a roadside assistance kit here. And we have the side pocket on this side as well. So tons of storage back here, even though it's a smaller space. And then I don't know what's going on with this power lift gate, but needs a little bit of work there. It might be turned off from the front, I'm not sure. But underneath the vehicle there, you can see we have that dual exhaust. But we're gonna go around to this rear passenger side after we look in the fuel door here. So this will take regular. We can fold this seat up. And then we can also pull this here, and that'll scoot it up if you want to get to that 3rd row that way. So it's nice that you're able to adjust this. As you can see, when all that's out of the way, you can actually fold that flat and then get that moved back or forth or whatever. It's just very configurable. It just requires a little bit of work. And then our front passenger seat, we can adjust 6 ways manually. And then I like how we threw in the seat or the side pockets here if you want to stow a phone or a map or something in there. But glove compartment, and then CD drive there with the SD card readers. And coming back around to the front here, latch is right in the middle. And there's that 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. But next, let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So we're gonna test out the horn. Leather wrap steering wheel there. Well, it seems to still be in pretty good shape. Quick look at the radio here. We do have AM, FM, XM. We have Bluetooth audio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, and then our navigation screen is here. Pretty straightforward. It seems like it's a lot getting to know this system, but once you walk through it, it makes perfect sense, honestly. And volume can be adjusted here. You click there to cut the system off. See if I can get this sunshade to come up. Just have a little bit of a glare here, but backup cameras there. Down here we have our dual zone automatic climate controls with 3-stage heated front seats. We can adjust that temperature there. And then we can sync, unsync there. Cut the whole system off there. 2 USB-A ports there, aux input 12 volt. And then for the shifter, you can just pull the lever, reverse, neutral, drive. And then you have that sport mode, and you can shift from the shifter there. Auto stop toggles here, traction control toggles there. We have an electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down and disengage. Now with this vehicle in particular having the 4Motion, we do have several different modes. So you have a snow mode, eco, or snow mode, eco, off-road, and then a custom off-road mode. And then if you click the button here, you can toggle those modes as well. But bottle holders are here, center console cubby space. And then what I meant to say is you can hit the mode here, and then when you go in here, you can actually go through the screen when you're in your regular drive mode. So that'll be right there. And then you have your terrain modes right there. That makes sense. But that's a look at the roof with the sunshade back. I'm gonna retract it again. Take a look at that back seat from up here. And I like how quiet this is when you retract it. It's one of the most quiet sunshades I've experienced here. And then you can tilt or slide this roof back. Just one consistent sound, if I can put it that way. And then it goes back that far, which is very impressive. But all those controls are here. And then I love that we have the nice LED light there for this vanity mirror. But a quick run through of the steering wheel. Blinkers are there. When your low beams are on, you can toggle your high beams there. You can flash here. And then you have your intermittent wipers here. One time off, intermittent low, high. Then you can adjust the intermittent there. And then you have your rear wiper here. So it's kind of a weird setup. So that's front wiper fluid. And then you can adjust that rear wiper there. But volume can be adjusted here. Then you have your cruise controls here. Turn that on or off, adjust the speed, and then you can adjust the gap adjust there, cancel, and then track list, radio station presets. And then you can go through your gauge cluster using these. Then you have voice recognition, Bluetooth there. But you can go through driving data, vehicle status, all of that here. And then within each menu, you have those different options there. Push button start. Finally, we have the key fob with remote start.